over to set up nets and shit. So what I be like, trusting the bitch. Yeah, bitch, I can enjoy your blessings. You make me do better. Wake up and go so hard for you. I put something in your life for you. Girl, you an angel. Fell in love with the devil. I know I be doing bad shit, but I'm done with that shit. You the baddest bitch. Girl, you a blessing. You make me do better. If it's true with me, I'm out of here. R.I.P. I'm down for you. Girl, you an angel. Yeah. Fell in love with the devil.
That shit is so serious. I feel your pain.
Just take it slow.
I'm the dog in my town. One night, you be gone. Used to riches, bad, fake. Let's get on strong. 3-point, start shooting. Talk to me, no lemon.
I got a whole lot to come up.
Smoke that new Birkin.
Because when I look at people, tell me they coming through, I can still people up. Look what I made for them. See, I made that. That's an extra plate. And that's my plate.
You know the vibe. When I'm like trust, you know the vibe. We outside. You know the vibe. We make them guys outside. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. You know the pinky lip down. Belly foot. Know the vibe.
Yo, V, you gotta come through, man. We gotta do an episode together. And just talk about some real empowering shit. Empowering shit, right? I'm sorry. And I'll feed you. Let me know what you like to eat and I'll feed you. Yo, what's good? You ready for next week? Next week we doing the Pocky hot one chip challenge.
You know the vibe. You know the vibe.
You have to when you're gonna mail me the chip. I have to send you my address so you can mail me the chip. You gotta mail me. You gotta send me. I gotta send you my address so you can mail me the chip. It's gonna be dope. Let me see if I can get some more people.
You already know what it is. This your boy Ryan, and you rocking with my homegirl JesBlaze. No FilterRadio LLC. Homely account for the underground and other coming artists. Make sure you go follow your boy on Instagram at BIG.
Yo, V, I wanna ask you something. Hold on.
NORAH. On the Twitter is YUNGIRONIC. Get at me, got that heat drop. Hey, yo, JesBlaze, what's poppin'?
What's good? Welcome to No Filter Radio. It's your girl JesBlaze. Happy Taco Tuesday. I didn't eat any tacos today, but I ate some banging ass chicharron de pollo that I ate. How was your food there, babe? Shout out to Blue. Blue in the building.
I'm nice and stuffed over here.
What you ate?
That fried fish.
Let them know what you had.
Mac and cheese.
Ooh.
Avocado.
Ooh.
Rice and beef.
Oh shit. You ready to go? Don't go to sleep on me.
Yeah, I'm good. Don't keep the vibes going.
Yo, V, if you still listening, so next Tuesday, I'm holding a Pocky one chip challenge. I don't know if you know what the one chip challenge is, but basically it is a fucking Dorito. It's one Dorito. And the Dorito is like, the real price, market price is like $7. Don't go on fucking Amazon because they're gonna beat you in the head for like $20. Some people try to sell that shit for like $150, believe it or not, and they buy it. You know that, right? I told you, right? Somebody sold it for $1.50. That's crazy. So, if you don't know what the one chip challenge is, I advise you to go on YouTube, type in one chip challenge, check it out. Be prepared to laugh your ass off. Basically, it has Shaq in tears. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the challenge here in the studio live, and right now we have 5 contestants that are going to be participating in this. And this is going to be, I am so ready for this shit because I am going to be laughing my motherfucking ass off. It's going to be so fun. This guy back here, this King Da right there, he thinks that he can go past the 5-minute mark
We'll try to go the whole
And I'm
hour.
calling his bluff. No, we ain't gonna do that. Listen, we're doing the one chip challenge. I'm not doing it. I'm simply the judge, the person with the stopwatch, and I'm the one that's gonna have the shit that's gonna make their mouth calm down when I'm gonna have ice cream, right? What we said, milk, honey, milk, honey, a shot of Henny. Nah.
We're gonna bring some real fighters.
Make it a little worse for you, know. Yeah, like milk, honey, ice cream, yogurt, and I think that's it. My hand is itching. That needs money. I hope so. Y'all better have mad milk up there. Yo, Emilio, I'm gonna have about 2 gallons of milk here, and I'm gonna have fucking garbage bags on the floor because these mofos are gonna be retarded with their mouths on fire. That they're not gonna just be drinking milk normally. Because if you go on YouTube, like I said, these people don't drink milk normally. They go like this. They just throw the milk right in their face. So I'm gonna make sure that the floor is taped down and equipped with garbage bags so that we can just roll that shit right up. What else?
You gotta bring fire marshal bill.
No, you're gonna listen. When I called this out, when I called this challenge out, the men that are participating in it, just like typical men, yeah, I could do it. And I wish I would have recorded each and every one of them when I got them to agree to do this, so that way I can show the then and now, like the machismo, and then see them when they're breaking down in tears. But maybe there's a reason why we don't have that type of footage. Just saying. But yeah, like I said, we gonna do this next Tuesday. Shit, that challenge is deep. V, yo, what's good? V, you down? Let me know if you're down to do it. I got somebody sending me the chips from a different state because I'm not ordering that shit from Amazon, and I could order it from their website, but I don't want to. So yeah, you see him laughing back there because he already knows what he's in for.
It's gonna be interesting.
Oh, this is gonna be so funny. It's gonna be great. I can't do hot sauce. I can't do nothing spicy to save my life. I can only do like mild jerk sauce, and even with that, I'm like complaining that my mouth is fucking hot as fuck. As much as I would love to eat some spicy stuff, as they say, my palate. Oh, what did Boris say?
That's what he said?
No, Boris. Shout out to Boris. Boris said, he said, I'm going to have to start preparing my palate from now until next week. He said he's going to start eating a bunch of spicy food from now until next week. By the time he gets to next week, he'll be able to cook shit. But yeah, that's going to be pretty dope. Hope everybody voted. We got the opportunity to vote. My son voted for the first time. He was really excited. He felt accomplished. I was proud of him. The polls were actually not that bad. Like, I got there at about 5:30 in the morning, and there was maybe about 10 people in front of me. And we were able to stand inside the building. And then when we came out, I mean, when I looked out the window, like 10 minutes later, the line was wrapped around the block. So I'm like, sheesh, I'm glad I made it here early. No, it was crazy. And everybody thought that they were going to get their temperature read, and that wasn't the case. Because if that would have been the case, it would have been like 10 times longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do it, but have that milk. All right, I'm gonna have you have your own gallon. I'm gonna get you your own gallon. I'm gonna put a magic mark and put a V on it. All right, we got another contestant, right? V Henny. She's another V Henny. She's a radio show host.
Okay.
I don't think you met her. Not you didn't meet her. She be on the go. Like, she's like the definition of go time. Which is a good thing. She's always on the grind.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. So V, I'm gonna hit you up so that way we can talk about getting your chip. Unless you want to order the chip yourself. But you gotta come out here to Brooklyn. You gotta come to the studio out here. You're gonna be sitting down. Man, people would be hoping that Mitch McConnell loses tonight. He's a fucking problem. Listen, they all need to fucking beat it. Like I said earlier, like, we're fucked either way.
With
Huh? with the presidents that are gonna be.
Oh, they still about the shit. I was like, who's gonna get away? Not the person not eating it.
No one will have an esophagus when they're done with that challenge. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty fucked. But as long as it's not me, I'm good. Yeah, so like, you know.
I've been training all my life for this.
So we're fucked either way, like I said, because a lot of people may not know about the electoral college. And the electoral college is a son of a bitch. They were supposed to dismantle that shit years ago. And that never happened. They saw that it worked out in the favor of the people who they wanted to win at that current time. And they were like, fuck it, we're gonna keep that shit in place. And here we are decades later and we still have the fucking electoral college. And that right there will pretty much determine who the next president is gonna be. So it don't matter how many votes. It matters who the fuck chooses that shit. And the electoral college, they're the motherfuckers who choose who they feel they want to be fucking president. Just a little fun fact for everybody, in case they didn't know that. So yeah. Huh?
It's crazy, right?
It's insane. But like I said, they were supposed to dismantle that. I read an article and it was supposed to be dismantled after like the first trial of them implementing it. And it worked out for the evil, basically, you know what I mean?
They mask it as a democracy.
So they figured that because it worked out in the people who weren't supposed to win's favor, you know, I guess because they had more power, they were like, fuck it, we don't keep that shit. We're getting it all in pocket. We're getting that shit just like it is. And that's how it's been. And that's why the world, aside from 1,000 other things, other reasons why this world is fucked. And we're fucked. And we will always be fucked. And yeah, we will always be fucked. So, my advice to you guys, become an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Start your own business, even if you're scared, even if you're like they say, if it scares you, then you should be fucking doing it. Or you should try to do it, at least. Start your own business. If you ever thought about doing something, start your own business. Get some money, put some money aside. Put like $1,000 aside. If you can. If you can't, if you get like $500, you get like at least $500. Put $500. If you smoke motherfucking weed and you drink every motherfucking week, okay, and you smoke fucking weed, you can sacrifice a couple of blunts and a couple of shots of fucking Henny or whatever the hell you drink, Patron, and put a couple, like a $20 here, $20 there, you know, towards your future, towards something that you will then have total control of, and that you can make it lucrative, you know what I mean? And just, you don't gotta answer to nobody. You are this person. Look, right? Isn't it fun being this person? Poke you in your fucking eye. Do your job, goddammit. No, but seriously, start your own business. I was scared when I started my own business. My husband inspired me because he started his, and I was like, yeah, you can do this. And here I am, going on 2 years, right? Legal? Yeah, going on 2 years legal. Unfortunately, this pandemic has put a super monkey wrench in a lot of our businesses, especially the small independent businesses and shit like that, which really sucks. Y'all motherfuckers that keep sharing all this bogus ass shit and y'all don't share y'all people's businesses, y'all whack. Yeah, I said it. Y'all want to be throwing up fucking happy birthdays to celebrities and they don't even know you. They don't know you. But you won't share your people's shit? They get this emoji, look. Look. That shit is whack, though. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. But yeah. I don't know how to pronounce this chick's name. Can you Google her name? Can you ask Google how to say her name? Sawtiee. Saweetie, yes. How you know her name? Why you know her name?
That's not my DJ.
Why you know this bitch's name though? What's her name? How you say it again? How you say it again?
Saweetie.
Sawietie. You have to say it like that? Fuck that. What the
I will
fuck?
give you the syllables so you don't forget.
Is that how she says her name? Sawietie?
I don't know. You can say it
Sawietie.
fast, we can say it.
Sawietie.
Sawietie.
Sawietie. Alright, so this retard of a fucking dingbat, because Emilio said, I called her a dingbat, and Emilio said I was being nice.
Oh.
So this retard fucking chick decides alright, so if nobody don't knows who Sawietie is, she's a singer and a rapper, right?
Yeah.
She's a singer and a rapper. I know her song, but I can't name her song off the top of my head, okay? Anyway, she's currently dating Quavo. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Quavo? See, I can't get none of these
Tomato,
words.
tomato.
These fucking names, yo, give me Biggie Smalls and, you know, like EPMD and like simple shit. Like, fuck is it? Alright, so she's with Quavo. They've been dating and they're like, oh, the relationship goes and shit, whatever. She made a video while Quavo was right behind her, just like that. And she was like, listen, honey, listen, bitches. She's more known for being Quavo's. Yeah, that's true. She's more known for being Quavo's girlfriend because her music is yeah. I need the crickets fucking sound effect. We gonna work on that next week. I need my crickets. So she put a video out and she basically said, ladies, if your man is not buying you Birkin bags, okay, not one, but plural. If your man ain't buying you Birkin bags, I need to Google this. Give me 1 second, because I gotta Google. I like guesstimated the price at like, I guesstimated the price at like 10 grand. But I want to see how much this shit is. Hold on. Birkin fucking bag. Let's see. Alright. Like I said, I guesstimated the price at like 10 grand. That bag, how much you think it is, man? Huh?
20, 15.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so the Hermes bag, if y'all don't know what the Hermes bag is, the Hermes bag alone is about 15, anywhere from 15 to 65 fucking grand.
You cover that money in?
That shit is insane. I want to see how much the Birkins are. Hold on. Oh, it's the wrong one. Fuck. Hold on. This shit is, listen, man. First of all, I've never been a bag person, simply because I'm always losing shit. So I don't like carrying bags. I put my money and my ID, if I need to, I put that shit in my bra because it's the safest place. Oh, and apparently, did you know that if you wanted to buy a Birkin, you have to be contacted. There's a process to get this bag. It's not like you go into like Saks Fifth Avenue, right? And you go into one of these stores and you buy the bag. I saw this girl, she commented, and she said, she's like, there's literally a whole process into fucking, getting this freaking bag. It's retarded.
Just dab.
That definitely deserves a dab. Hold on. Why is this price shit in popping up? Oh, right here it is. Rome, happy birthday again.
You.
Yo, did I tell you what he did for me yesterday? Babe? I didn't tell you what he did? So, yeah, and SARS. Fuck SARS, man. And if you don't know what SARS is, read a fucking book. Fuck. We're in 2020. Y'all should be looking up information. Y'all should be looking up information just as much as y'all look up bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Reading is fundamental. No, but you know what Rome did yesterday? You know how I'm always making jokes, right? So his food got, him and the guy, their food got served, right? 3 plates of food. And their food got served on the table. And I was like, yo, I want a piece of chicken. I didn't want a piece of chicken, I just finished eating. Right? We just finished eating. So I was like, yo, I want a piece of chicken. And I walked away. I didn't say nothing else. I just walked away. They ate all. They didn't eat their food. They inhaled their food. Right. So then, like a half hour later, he comes up to me like this, literally, with a tissue, balled up like that. And he puts it in my hand, but he did it like it was like a fucking drug deal. Like he was handing me off some weed and shit. You know what I mean? The way he handed it, like he did it like sneaky and shit.
He winged it.
Yeah.
Literally.
So, yeah, you inhaled it. I don't know CPR. I know 911, and I know like I'll push you and shit. So you budge, right? So he hands it off to me like it's like bud and shit. And I'm like, what is this? Like, yo, look at it. Just look at it. And I literally unrolled the tissue, and there's fucking 2 pieces of chicken. I thought it was bone at first, and I saw it was 2 whole pieces, like 2 chicken wings, 2 little chicken wings. And I'm like, what is this? He said you want the chicken. I said, Negro, yes you did. Stop lying. I got proof. And I was like, so today when I posted, I said, thanks for the 2 piece and no biscuit. Yo, where's the biscuit? That's what you're forgetting. I still didn't get this Birkin bag craze. Hold on. What makes is Birkin Hermes? No, right? No. Birkin, I see how I don't know about this shit. But yeah, so like I said, she basically you got 2 pieces while you complaining. I'm just saying. So, like I said, basically she put a post out. She said that, you know, ladies, if your man ain't buying you Birkin bags, you know, and literally paying all your bills, then you need to get rid of him. And she got a lot of backlash behind that. I personally think you're retarded as fuck. Material things hold no weight. And just like I was talking to my husband before we got on air, and I was asking him, I said, it's just odd to me how women, not all women, but the women who are about material things and, you know, they need material things to satisfy them or make them feel like they are important or wanted or whatever the case may be. I don't get how women are so quick to be like, you gotta buy me this, you gotta buy me that, you gotta pay my bills, you gotta buy a $500 weave, you gotta give me $200 to get my nails done, you know, my feet and my nails done or whatever. You know, like just a whole, and you gotta take me to a 5-star restaurant, right? So I'm like, men don't ask for shit. Correct? You?
For me?
Yes, you. Hi. How you doing? Men don't really ask. Men don't really, and like I said, like I told you earlier, men are not asking for like fucking, I don't know, what's expensive for men? Rolexes. But you see, that's a watch. Like,
That bag is like a bike.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you asking for a down payment for a fucking house.
Oh yeah.
Or a down payment for a fucking car. Or like a down payment for your kid's fucking college. You know, put that shit in a trust fund or some shit. And my thing is like, they'll be so quick to spend this money, you know, these items or the amount of money on these items, and I'm like, wouldn't you want a chick that would want to invest in herself, or would be like, you know, instead of giving me the bag, give me the bag so I can flip the bag. You know what I mean? And it's like, you're buying countless amount of fucking bags for what? There's no value to it. Although the same chick that was saying about that there was a process in there in the bag, she said that those bags don't get devalued. Like the older they get. But that's right.
Thing to put a price on a relationship. Like
That's my point. If that's your way of life, if you feel that that's how you need to live your life, that the person that you're with has to pay all your bills and see, okay. And this has nothing to do with my husband. But growing up, my mother always used to tell me, look, it doesn't matter who you wind up with and who you are with for the rest of your life. As a woman, and this goes for every woman, but as a woman, you should always have some sort of like full bag as far as money. Like you should have your own bank, you know, or some, you know, you should be able to have your own bank account or some type of money that if anything happens, you know, anything happens, you know, good, you know, the person decides to leave you or just whatever, you know, you're not just dependent on that person. Because when you're dependent on that person, what do you have for yourself? Or not only that, but if you're so dependent on that person, what can that person depend on you for? If you're, you know, making it that they have to cover all grounds. If they have to cover all grounds, then what the fuck do they need you for? Pussy's everywhere. Because some feel they can control men with pussy. Man, listen, yeah, they need to get that little thought out of their mind too. 30 grand, oh, it's 30 grand. 30 grand for a bag. He said for a chick with a $40 pussy. It's true though. And honestly, these chicks probably can't even cook. They probably can't even boil water. They're probably the ones that don't even want to touch raw meat because they get creeped out or whatever the case may be. Like, you know, like I said, men are not, I feel, and I'm a woman, and I just feel like men, they don't ask for the things that women ask for. And I mean as far as like price tag value, you know? Correct me if I'm wrong, but motherfuckers ain't asking for Ferraris and shit. And chicks ain't gonna be giving it up either like that. So again, why is it that this shit, people feel like it's like written in stone, like, oh, because you're a man and you got a dick, okay, you gotta buy this chick this, that, and nah, fuck that. Equal opportunity. A man's dick is just as important and valuable as a woman's pussy, right?
Yep.
They're both bringing what each other wants. Well, there you have it, guys. You know what I mean? Yo, you just said cook made me think about the cake. Yo, do you know that we didn't even eat cake when the incident happened? Were you there when the incident happened? I don't want to say it on live because that's nobody's business. But were you there when the incident happened? If you wasn't there when the incident happened, we kind of like, you know, dispersed from that area for like maybe like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
For like 10 minutes, and we came back and the cake was gone. I was like, yo. Oh, he wasn't there. Oh, so you bounced. Yeah, so there was I'm going to tell you what happened offline. But there was a little incident that happened, so, you know, like, we went to go see what's up or whatever, and when we came back, the fucking cake, yo, not even a goddamn crumb, like,
the whole tray was gone. Really? Like, niggas didn't want you to see no evidence. They were like, it was gone. You gotta check cameras to see who took that shit.
That shit was crazy. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Cake working around something.
And you know what's so crazy? That the birthday boy didn't even get his. Oh, but wait, I'm mad. Oh, she's facing 20 minutes away. Hold on, let me get this girl on. I got somebody coming into the studio right now. Amara.
All right.
And I'm over here on live. Okay. Hold on, let me give her, I'm gonna give her your number. I'm gonna give her my number. Hold on. Hold on, guys, I'm sorry. I got somebody coming to the studio right now. Yeah, so, you know, the birthday boy didn't even have a freaking cake. Yo, and shout out to you, even though you kept that shit on the hush hush about the birthday. And happy birthday again to you.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
That was very humble of you that it was your birthday and you were still thinking about me and giving me your food. Now I know I would never starve if I'm around you. But yeah, we're gonna get into some music in the meantime, in between time. And then, you're welcome. And then we're gonna get into this. More Birkin Bag Talk. Cause this shit is crazy. And there's some chicks that agree with this shit. And you know what's so crazy? That 9 times out of 10, the chicks who agree with it are single. You know that, right?
Right.
I said 9 times out of 10, the chicks that agree with that shit, they're single. They're single. And they're the ones that are claiming independence and, oh, I don't need a man, and blah, 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 blah. But you need a man to pay your fucking bills, right?
That's what happens when you're chasing the bag.
You need a man to pay your bills.
You're chasing the wrong bag instead of chasing the foundation.
It's horrible. But I blame some men too sometimes because some men are fucking herbs and they'll go out and they'll be like, alright baby, I'm gonna go buy you that. Because some men are involved with some women and the women are beyond their expectations, you know?
Yeah.
So they feel like in order for me to keep my woman happy, I'm gonna give her whatever the fuck she wants. You know, like when you see these fucking chicks with these badass bodies and you see them, they look like a number 10, you know, these couples that are number 10s.
It goes to you get what you asked for. If that's
Yeah.
technically what you want, then they can't be mad when they doing it with all these other chicks.
Exactly.
They
Pretty
don't
much.
really care about the money. If they like that's all you care about, then you don't even worry about what I'm doing.
Oh, by the way, guys, I made brownies too. See, I like to cook. I don't like to cook. I love to cook. And my husband will tell you, I always cook. By the way.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't have dinner without having dessert. V, we talking about this heifer, Saweetie, right? How you say it? Saweetie, the singer, rapper, Saweetie, that's with Quavo, and she put a post out talking about that. She was like, ladies, if your man ain't buying you Birkin bags and paying all your bills, then you need to kick that nigga to the curb. And these are these chicks that weren't even born with a motherfucking silver spoon in their fucking mouth, okay? They were probably brought up in the struggle, brought up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Probably had to eat fucking cereal with goddamn water because they ain't have no motherfucking milk, okay? And now, because she needs to stop. And now, because they're dating a celebrity, they got money, they feel like they have to put out a message for women. Like, who made you the motherfucking, the pope of what women or how women should act and what women should be looking for and so on and so forth. Like, the fuck? With a name like Saweetie, like, no, I can't even take you serious. I don't even like saying your name because I feel like I have to say it. Like, I can't say Saweetie because it's not said like that, right? So we gotta Google this shit. I'm gonna ask Siri or Google and we're gonna figure this shit out. But yeah, that's what we talking about. She's wilding. And the unfortunate part about it is that, and this is what's wrong with these celebrities now, like, you know, I don't like Meg Thee Stallion, never did. I don't like her. I don't like her. So it's like these chicks, like, you know, Meg and Saweetie and the Cardis and shit like that. You know, they putting out these messages and they have a lot of young girls that look up to them and they want to be like them and shit like that. So, you know, these young girls, you know, kids are like sponges. You know what I'm saying? They absorb shit that they hear, see, and if it's coming from someone that they admire, guess what? It's gonna attract them even more.
Right.
So it's like
a generational thing.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
They were the little girls listening to pull over that ass too fast.
Right, but we didn't turn out to no goddamn thoughts.
Huh?
We didn't turn out to be no thoughts and shit like that.
The
Like,
word that wasn't around yet. It was other words.
there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
No, but it's like, you know, like.
I just feel like this generation is like they just be reaching, like they just doing. Like, I feel like they just doing the absolute fucking most. Like they're doing too much, man. Like, calm it the fuck down.
But it's hard.
Calm it down.
It's hard to leave it alone when that's where the money is. So that's what they do.
What do you mean?
They feel like that's how they gonna make their money.
Who? Talking about their pussy and shit.
Yeah, like they like, yo.
Yeah, because well, it's not so well. You and I know that it's not only so much as them, but the powers that be, and the shit that they want to get put out there. Because, you know, we know countless of V. You know, we in the indie industry. We know just off rip at least 10 dope fire ass fucking artists that should be on the map. That should be making fucking millions. That should be fucking recognized. But they're not.
But that's where the other politics kick in.
Right, they don't want no conscious. They don't want no conscious music. They don't want shit. That's why Prince ain't here. That's why fucking Nas. This guy's not here.
Sexual explicit music too, because now you killing the strip club scene, you killing the party. Like niggas ain't gonna go pop bottles talking about Martin Luther King. Like nigga, like yo, my nigga Dr. King.
I'll pop that pussy.
Yeah. Pop that pussy on the corner front. Pop.
No, I mean, no, listen, there's everything.
It's to each your own. Like,
right, and I get it.
Want to hear what
Trust
you
me.
hear. Like, you're not going to hear it in church, but you're going to hear churches that rent it out to really play.
I
so
get it.
There's all different types of politics.
But
it's going to be hard to differentiate and separate from it. And, you know, like, we all grew up listening to it. So it's like.
Yeah, I know, but it's just different. V, you're an 80s baby, V. It's just like, we weren't that extra. My thing is they're just fucking extra. Yeah. There's no need for the extra shit. Like, comment, like, chill, you know?
Look at what social media did. The more extra everybody is, the more extra money.
She said, I feel like certain indie or underground artists don't want to spend or budget themselves.
They don't.
They don't, because they fucking cheap and they want everything like fucking handy to them on a goddamn platter. That's why I stopped. As far as you push yourself. That's why I stopped dealing with a lot of artists, because I tell artists, like, I can only help you as much as I can help you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm not the artist. I'm not trying to be the artist. You know, I'm not trying to be in the spotlight like that. That's you. That's where your grind comes out. If I'm giving you 100%, you should be giving me 200%. There's no reason why I should be going harder than an artist for that artist. I've done it before. And it's like, here I am taking out time out of something that I could be doing, something that I could be developing or putting together or whatever the fucking case may be, but basically dedicating my time, and here I am investing my time in you. And you don't wanna put up no bread for a photo shoot so that way you can have proper photos for your mixtape cover or your album cover or something like that, or just to have professional fucking pictures.
But you know, the most important quote, term, whatever you want to call it, I ever heard in my life, and I heard this growing up.
If you want to jump on, let me know.
Is you get what you pay for.
Yo, it's crazy.
And that shit is across the board. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for when you invest in yourself. You get what you pay for when you try to cut corners. You get what you pay. Like, if you ain't gonna go all out for you, ain't nobody else gonna go all out for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, it's just, like I said, I've done it.
Yo.
Here.
What's good?
How you doing?
I'm good. Yo, good time. Yo, dope show, by the way.
Good to see you, even though I see you, if that makes any sense.
Nah, you know it's crazy? Because I'm like, yo, I don't think we ever met, right? Like, in person.
I see the face on Facebook, and I'm like, click like.
Yeah. But I wanted to, let me just put on I wanted to definitely, I agree with you. I feel like a lot of these celebrities, they're not setting the tones, especially females, like in the proper way. You know, it's like, for example, like instead of saying like if you're not getting this particular brand, then dub it. And it's like, bro, it's not about that. You know, you're absolutely right. But then again, like you mentioned again, like there's so many talented artists in the indie scene, underground scene. The issue with that, I would say, is that from what I'm learning is that they don't want to spend. They don't want to spend. They don't realize how vital it is to spend on, to create a budget, especially with marketing.
Girl, they'll bitch about a fee to come on my show for an interview.
And that's what
I'll tell them, like, you know, you get XYZ. I know a lot of fucking people,
mm-hmm.
you know, and, you know, it's all about who you know at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And if you develop good relationships with people, you know, your opportunities are fucking endless.
Yo, bro, I was just saying, on the show on Friday, I was just saying, I was with, you know, Miss Avery, Miss Artistry?
I think so.
She's a PR. I was just talking to her, and I was telling her, I was like, yo, people don't realize, and I was watching the Joe Rogan and Kanye on podcast, and it was said, relationship is currency.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, that's another form, and people, they don't realize about the relationship. They don't want to spend. You're offering a package. You have listeners. You have the fact that you can monetize, and the fact that they don't realize that if they are registered, they can monetize as well.
Not only that, but you know, like I said, you know, and it's not about tooting my own horn, but I know a good amount of people in the industry where
Exactly.
you know, yo V, you mad fucking dope. You know what? I think I gotta make a phone call. Because I think I want to plug you up with somebody. I want to connect you with somebody. You know what I mean? And those are opportunities that they don't see because they're thinking about like, oh, because I gotta spend $50. Nigga, you smoke that shit in a day.
Yo.
Like what y'all talking about right here is like it's because we're part of a generational curse that's hard to be broken.
That's a fact.
From when little kids we're shown everything on advertisement and TV and from school and from work. We're shown how to always invest into them and never invest into us.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tell you from having my printing business, I could tell many people, all right, this $20 for it. I'm giving you high quality work for just $20, but you're like, nah, I'm good. But you'd rather go get a $1,000 Louis belt for somebody that won't do shit for you. So they're investing into the wrong shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, it's crazy.
We're the ones doing shit for the community, and they're the ones that's putting us down on TV.
I saw this the other day, and I was like, I want to share this shit like every fucking day. And it said instead of like having parties, like have coming out parties for your business, like support parties for your business. Like we run on, bet we're gonna put this party together, and the purpose. This is the key word: the purpose and the goal of this event is to solely support V. That's it for that night.
I like that. That's smart.
Just do that shit. Just everything goes to her.
Because at the end of the day,
if you were to do that shit like on some domino, like that shit could literally be a domino effect, and that's the shit that I've been doing for fucking 5 years. And I'm like, the indie scene could fucking win, man. Yep. This shit could go in like a whole 360 where there's enough bread out there for everybody. Yeah. It's about being creative and implementing your mind and knowing that you can do something and doing something the fuck about it.
And I agree with you. I first of all, that's smart, because at the end of the day, like, you're planting the seed. So, you know, when with these like coming out events or just whatever the introduction is, you're planting the seed. And with that being said, whether they support it now, it's still, or later, it's still planted. You understand? So that's dope. And then as far as like with the indie scene, yeah.
So it'll be like a susu business. Like, you know, this month or this week, we supporting this business. Next week, we supporting that business. And the shit just goes, like I said, in full circle.
Yo, but not everybody want to see everybody win.
It's not like, all right, I come to, like, you know, you come to my thing where it's about me or whatever, and you can't promote what you got going on. No, promote your shit. That's the fucking objective, because it's about networking with everybody. You don't know who you're gonna do. You don't know if the person across the hall is in the same field as you. And or you can help them. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Now, this is the sad part, though. Come on, man. Yo, you know, mad people are ha in your face, but behind door closed, it's insane where they don't want to support, or it's just the green eye. You understand? Like, you know, like the jealousy is insane. And that's why I feel like this is what I'm going to keep it a buck. It's a crab in a barrel mentality. Crab in a barrel mentality. And that's sad. It shouldn't be like that.
It prevents a lot of things from happening, a lot of things from blossoming, a lot of opportunity. Everything is about opportunity, man. If people just look past all the bullshit. Listen, I'm 38 years old. I can't. I got a couple of gray hairs. I'm getting scared.
No, you're 38. Well, cheers. You don't even look it. Shit. Cheers.
I don't like Coca-Cola, but cheers.
Nah, but you know, in this industry, I feel like with anybody in the music industry, especially underground indie, understand. I grew up, you know, from the Bronx, Latina. Cheers. Ooh, you got that Henny. I got the Henny upstairs. Diablo. She got me talking in Spanish. I'm like, diablo. Nah, but you know, I grew up a certain way, you know, like, and you know, we grew up with that mentality: scare money makes no money. You just gotta work, you gotta work smart in this industry, and that's where people are lacking. They think they gotta work hard, and I'm like, bro, work hard, yes, but you gotta work smart. And that's the thing, you know, you have the resources, and people not utilizing you. They don't want to build with you for whatever reason. They stupid. People are stupid.
But
But
I learned that, you know, speaking to people that are in the industry and, you know, them being able to like drop dime on me and shit, like, you know, some Jews or whatever, you know, they tell me like, there's so many people in the world, you're always, this gonna happen, especially if you dope. Like, B, you dope. I could humbly
thank
tell
you.
you, woman to woman, you dope as fuck.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And that's gonna intimidate a lot of fucking people.
But why?
Because
if I'm cool with you,
in
I
their
see
mind,
you.
in their mind, I can't do what you do. I don't care if we got the same 24 hours in a day. I can't do what you do. And rather than me humbling myself and being like, you know what? Let me just be on the sideline. Because she seems like she's cool. Let me kick it with her. Let me see if I can talk to her about something. You know, maybe get some input. You know, people don't realize that some people are actually very helpful. And they don't mind me, like me, I have no problem putting the next person on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know what it was to be there when I didn't know shit. And I was like, I figured everything out on my own because I just researched. But now that I have the tools and the knowledge of certain things, I'll be more than happy to pass that shit on.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not losing anything from that. I'm not losing bread. I'm not losing anything.
And that's what like I look at it. That's what I'm saying. Like for me, I feel like, yo, like why I just can't have that mentality. I feel like, yo, Jess, how many times we try to link up to work together? Because I'm like, you know, I'm not in a place where I'm like, yo, I don't got time for that. Like you said, there's money to be made in this. So you're right. There is money to be made. I feel like if I'm eating, you should eat with me too. You understand? As long as the energy and the vibes are correct, and we are on the same page, and we are on the same page, and the communication is there, because we all know in business communication is key.
Yep.
You know, so I mean, I get it, but I think it's ridiculous. But I feel like, again, this is the whole crab in a barrel mentality, and it's either you want to stay there or you want more. Me personally, I choose not to stay there. I choose to continue building, working, and whoever's willing to fuck with me, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And that's what I learned. That's all you have to focus on. You know, that's what I'm saying. That the hate is gonna be there, the envy's gonna be there. The I want to be like you. I'm gonna try to emulate what you're doing, or whatever the case may be. It's always that negative shit is always gonna be there. But it's a matter of dismissing that shit, because there's gonna be 10 times more people that are gonna be rooting for you and down for you and wanting to fuck with you and work with you and shit like that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. And going back to your topic with the whole Saweetie, whatever her fucking name is, y'all. Because I feel like with females like that, what's sad about it is that they are inspiring with like the younger generation. They're inspiring them in the wrong way, and this is why there's so much failed relationships. And their priorities is incorrect, because instead of thinking about materialistic, how about we can grow together? How about like, yo, like I want to, you understand? Like take my man here or take my girl here. Because me personally,
People feel that their worth is a material thing.
hell fucking no, man.
The part about it is that, you know, it's like, where's your mama at? Where's your mama that, you know, why didn't she instill in you? Like, you know, I've always grown up to the material shit. Material is shit. Material is material. Shit comes and goes. My father literally broke some of my prized possessions, just fucking toys that I liked as a kid. Broke them shit dead in my fucking face. To show me this don't mean shit. This don't hold no weight. And I didn't understand. You know, and as you get older, you start like, nah, I don't need that. It's cool, but I don't need, you know.
Yeah.
I'll opt for this instead, you know.
Yeah, and I agree. I feel like, yeah, that you're right. You're the option. Listen, I didn't have it like that, So, but where I'm at in my life, like right now, like the one that I'm with in the relationship, like instead of buying her a Birkins, I got her stocks. How about that? Why don't you say that? I literally bought her stocks. I was like, we're going to think longevity. You understand? Long term. I'm not buying you no motherfucking purse. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you want it, yes, but I'd rather look at longevity.
Especially with the Velcro.
Yes, you know, like.
That shit is strong as fuck, yo.
A lot of strong-minded people on both sides to break because
Yo, but I gotta take a call right now. I have a meeting, but I want to say thank you. We gotta link up for sure.
Definitely. You already know.
All right, stay blessed and thank you, man. Yes.
Take care, mama.
Take care.
All right, shout out to V Henny, y'all. Make sure y'all follow her too. She got a dope ass podcast. I love her YouTube channel. Her YouTube, that's the one I told you about her too. Her YouTube channel is super dope. Shout out to V Henny and the Artistry. Actually, that's what the name of her thing is called, the Artistry. But yeah, so yeah, you know they're teaching these they instilling in these young girls and making them think that in order for a man to love you, he has to buy you bags. You know.
But see, this is what I was saying. Like, this all came from the slave days when they try to keep the families broken.
Scooter was good.
If they promote this all the time, and they could break the communities by breaking the homes. Like, all the homes on the block is broken, and you got a broken community.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's looking for the wrong thing. And following the wrong thing.
Yeah. That's horrible.
So it's always going to be single homes or locked up people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, doing shit for the wrong reason. Dudes out here getting locked up just to get somebody that $20,000 back. And the chick will move on.
You ain't never lie.
So the next dude that got her out there because he corporate.
You can't call security for that?
Corporate dude.
I think you should call security for that.
So that corporate dude that was waiting on the side for you to get locked up, that had it already, then swooped up. So now you locked up, getting that $20,000 bag, doing the wrong shit.
That's another topic that I want to talk about in the coming weeks. You know, I mean, this is something that's been going on for like decades. But you know, the bullshit beats that cause young black men to wind up in jail due to senseless crimes, and it literally being about bullshit beef.
Yep.
You know, and it's like these young men are throwing their lives away, and it's like, literally, for what? You know, it just really makes you scratch your head, like, was it really that worth it? And it's unfortunate because, you know, it's where they come from, their upbringing, the lack of certain parents in their lives and shit like that.
And where your heart is at.
Who?
And where your heart is at.
And that's all.
When you have a weak heart, you do weak shit.
Yeah, that's all. It's just a lot. But we're going to touch on that. But, yeah, we're going to get into this break. I was going to go into a break, like 35 minutes ago, something like that?
Yep.
But then B jumped on. Nah, it's all good, though. But, yeah, we're going to go on a break real quick, get into this music, and be right back, y'all.
Who do you why not, right? Look, I feel like the best when I'm coming up. Shit, I'm feeling like I'm feeling funky. It's the fact that I happen. Another body piece that niggas stick with me high enough. When me and Tony, but you say your favorite rapper, kind of body you impressed. They skip over it, but I ain't trying to tell you what we need to do.